going on, guys? It's Jazzy, and today I'm here with dancehall superstar, world boss, Mr. Adidja Palmer, aka Vybz Kartel.
Oh.
You were inspired to become a musician by the dancehall legend Ninja Man, and your uncles who are also DJs. So, in what ways did they influence your youth?
Well, I'm not even going to ask how you knew that, but I mean, it's Jazzy, it's your world. Ninja Man and Buju Banton growing up were my two biggest influences in music. I think that they influenced me lyrically, especially Buju Banton, because back then I thought dancehall could not elevate from Buju. That's how much I was into Buju Banton's music. Yeah, so he inspired me a lot.
Well, I think it's always amazing to hear ways that legendary musicians were inspired early on in their careers. And having that guidance and inspiration from someone who was there before you in the same genre is really important. And I can see how he and them in general and how the entire genre kind of influenced you and your sound. And it made you into your own unique person.
Yes, it did, because I stand on the shoulders of giants, I'd like to think. And it's a good feeling to know that a lot of these kids nowadays that's doing dancehall, they can stand on the shoulder of a giant, Vybz Kartel.
I love that. And also, speaking about Buju, please put in a good word for me, okay? I'm going to need my interview soon.
Yeah, hear that, man?
Come on, put a good word.
Jazzy needs her interview.
When was a moment that you knew that you truly had a gift and that music was something that you could make a career out of?
I mean, I always loved music because, like, I used to watch my uncles DJ. They didn't make it, though, because they're not as talented as I am. But when I actually decided I wanted to do music was when I heard Ninja Man on the radio as a kid, hearing this guy flowing at the time in a way no one was flowing. And I was like, that's what I want to do. Big up the Gagan.
I just want to say that it's so inspiring to hear how you heard him on the radio and you knew instantly that that's something that you want to not only do, but you want to have that kind of same effect on other people who are going to listen to your music.
You're right. And
I did. Yeah, you did.
Thank you. I did get
You're
that
very
effect.
Influential all around the world.
Yes. Thank you very much. I learned it from the best. Like I said, we stand on the shoulders of giants. And it's good to be influential because Jamaican culture is that influential. I mean, we created reggae, dancehall, rocksteady, ska. We had a hand in hip-hop. We had a hand in reggaeton. So, yeah, it's an amazing feeling to know that your culture gives you that push.
Right, and it's an amazing feeling to know that you're also adding on to the culture as well.
Yes, exactly. Thank you very much, because it's layers, you know what I mean? We each come, we set our own niche, and then we move on. Oh, you're smart.
Thank you.
Oh, wow. Panamanians are smart.
You know it, yes, we are.
What was the first thing that you wanted to do when you were out, and did you get to do it?
I did. I had sex. It was amazing.
Your Freedom Street concert was monumental. So many fans are calling it for an annual event. Is this something that you'll consider? Like, would we get a Freedom Street festival in the future?
Definitely, yeah. Oh, that's a good question, because what we want to do next year, well, this year, is actually do it a little earlier. In December, but a little earlier, and maybe do it over 2 days.
The performance with Spice was very iconic. You both have undeniable chemistry on stage, but people were buzzing about the dance moves. What was the story there? Did you have to explain it to your fiance, or is she used to the culture of dancehall?
Yeah, she's used to the culture of dancehall. I mean, she grew up in London, so that's a little Jamaica in a sense, like New York. So she understands the culture. She understands who she's with, and she's cool. Yeah, that's cool. It's entertainment. It's not like she caught me and Spice in bed doing those dances.
If you could travel back to the Kartel of 2010, what advice would you give him? Is there anything that you would do differently?
Yes, I would say, nigga, don't fuck up. Behave yourself and go to prison.
Yeah.
Do the right thing.
How do you balance preserving the legacy of the classic hits with the creative challenge of delivering new tracks that resonates with today's dancehall landscape?
Oh, that's easy, because remember, like, I sing my truth, And once I sing my truth and I do it from the heart, I know it's going to work. So these songs are going to become classics. Like, even on the Jamaican landscape, I released a song, like, a few days ago, and it's at 1 million views already. I'm out. The Straight Vibes, which was the first single from the album, which is also a new song, it's like at over 2 million views in a few days. So the classics are there and they're preserved and they're well kept. So now all I did was add new classics, songs that will become classics.
You've seen dancehall and reggae evolve over the years, even while incarcerated. What do you think about the current state of the genre now? Are there any artists that you're excited about or see as carrying the torch forward?
I mean, there are a lot of artists. They just need to find themselves and find, like I always say, music is art, it's expression, but it's also your job. So you have to find a balance between the art and the commerce. And once these young kids find that, then I think they can take dancehall back to the glory that it had in the 90s, in the early 2000s, like internationally. I mean, it's not like we fell off the radar, but once they figure out how to do it more commercial, just like the Afrobeats, now they figured out how to do it commercially and it works. So once these kids, these new generation of Jamaican artists figure that out, they're going to be amazing because they're talented. I mean, like I said, they're Jamaicans. It's their culture. So yeah, and I like a lot of these new guys. Like I said, the Jamal, the 450, the Pablo YG, the Skilly Bang, the Chronic Law.